Peter, did you know that Borderlands 4, even on a top-tier console like the PlayStation 5 Pro, can suffer from a massive memory leak, causing frame rates to plummet to 30 or 40 frames per second after just 2 hours of gameplay?
Ah, yes, Stewie. That is a classic symptom of poor optimization, specifically a memory leak. Imagine a computer program as a diligent worker. When it needs a piece of information or a resource, it asks for it and allocates a small portion of its memory to hold it. A memory leak occurs when that worker forgets to return the resource once it is done using it, essentially hoarding memory that is no longer needed. Over time, as the game runs, it keeps accumulating these forgotten memory allocations, leading to fewer and fewer resources available for actual game operations, which ultimately throttles performance and causes those frame rate drops you mentioned.
So, even with the immense power of the PlayStation 5 Pro, boasting enhanced graphical capabilities and improved cooling, it cannot overcome this fundamental software flaw.
Precisely, Stewie. Hardware, no matter how powerful, cannot compensate for inefficient software design. The PlayStation 5 Pro offers a robust engine, but if the game's code is poorly written and suffers from memory mismanagement, it will still falter. It is like having a Formula One racing car filled with subpar fuel. The potential is there, but the execution is crippled. The console can process data incredibly fast, but if it is constantly trying to access fragmented or unavailable memory because of a leak, it spends more time struggling than performing.
This must be incredibly frustrating for players expecting a seamless experience from a flagship title on such advanced hardware.
Absolutely, Stewie. It is a significant source of player dissatisfaction. Gamers invest hundreds of dollars in consoles and then pay $60 or $70 for a new game, expecting a polished experience. When a game consistently degrades in performance, requiring players to restart their console every 1 or 2 hours to temporarily alleviate the issue, it breaks immersion and trust. It signals a lack of quality assurance in the development cycle, which is becoming an unfortunately common trend in the industry.
So, is this a symptom of developers rushing games to market, perhaps relying on post-launch patches to fix glaring issues that should have been addressed before release?
That is certainly a strong contributing factor, Stewie. The pressure to meet release deadlines, coupled with the increasing complexity of modern game engines and open-world environments, can lead to corners being cut in optimization and testing. Developers might be aware of some issues but push the game out, planning to address them with day one or subsequent patches. However, severe memory leaks like the one in Borderlands 4 are fundamental flaws that significantly impact the player experience and should ideally be resolved before launch, especially for a game of this magnitude and on cutting-edge hardware.